This is our base. It's chaos. I love it. This building used to be a dungeon. We expanded it, so we added the Mage's Tower, which has the R's in it. We added this little balcony, which has a bunch of workshop stuff. And then we also added the windmills, the piping, you know, all the modded stuff. We have a bedroom over here. Missing a block, how'd that happen? A little bedroom, and upstairs is a little storage area. So going inside of here, inside used to be a spiral staircase going up and a spiral staircase going down. We've removed those and put in these elevators. So going up, so this is a little look at the R's. Then we don't have anything above this. It's just empty up there. It goes up, but there's literally nothing up there to be seen. So fire staircase going down. We have our nether portal. We have our enchantment table with our apothic enchanting. We have a mob spawner down below, and it collects all the essence, and you can get your essence here. Going further down, right above this is where we were just at. So this is the mob. Oh look, we're collecting everything. Oh, are you turning them all on? Behind us we have our energy. We're using thermo generators at the highest tier with soul lava underneath, water being pumped in from the sink.
That matches.
Behind here is all the piping to turn all the levers on. Down one more level.
This is our ore factory. We have this set up with many different chemicals. We first start with the whole process starts with a brine. Comes in this electrolytic separator, which turns it into chlorine. And it uses hydrogen and the chlorine, which makes hydrogen chloride, which then powers a couple of these machines here. On top of that, we get that. After that, we have that also pumped to over here so we can make our sulfuric acid. It takes sulfur, goes into the chemical oxidizer, which then comes over to here. Once it goes into this, it uses oxygen and sulfur, which makes, sulfur trioxide. And then we mix the water vapor from the rotary condenser, goes into here, and then turns into sulfuric acid, which then brings us into a wash. This is a ×6 setup. So anything you set up with any few ores, you put it through here, it runs all the way down, goes into here. There's all your ores right here already made and ready to be used. It processes them, breaks them down, doubles, triples, quadruples, and then 5 and then 6.
This is our AE2 Crazy Chaos room. Lots of AE2 stuff going on here. This is where we have a lot of storage happening. We have some compressions going on here. Stuff being auto-crafted. The pattern providers. Lots of stuff. AE2. We have another room off here for a garden cloche for getting all of the flowers that we need for MineColonies. All the source quartz we could want. All the dragon's breath you could want. All of the sky stone dust. And the lava. This is what's happening in this room. Continuing on to my favorite part of this whole area is storage area. So we have drawers for all of our bulk storage, our pattern provider tower, and that's how we're doing storage right now.
This all controls your whatever thing's getting put into there and puts into your drawers.
Yep. I've got a dimensional chest down here, which is pulling from our mystical agriculture area. This factory manager, if you guys have seen Chosen Architect, this is his build setup, so we just replicated that here. So the factory manager basically tells it to bring everything from the dimensional chest up to the controller. The controller sorts it into all these drawers, and then it's connected by a storage bus. So we can see what's in all the drawers. Fun fact, this was actually our very first room in the dungeon. We had our beds in here.
Yes. I remember that bookshelves, everything.
Yep.
How many times we died?
Oh my god, that first episode was absolute chaos.
I think I died the most.
Going forward, this is actually the newest part of this area that we have set up, which has the H-Forge at max tier 5, and then beyond it we have Libano, multi-block. Continuing on, trying to make this quick. If we go the other direction, we have here Oh, this room. This room has so much big brain in it, and it's so small and compact. Adamantium, alloy, vibranium, unobtainium. This is the Ars Nouveau. I have AE2 export buses underneath each of these pedestals, exporting each of the materials that we need, which is the piglin heart, the essences, the adamantium, and the unobtainium. Unobtainium.
What does this make?
This automates the source crystal that goes in the middle here.
Oh.
So underneath this is a pattern provider. So that's where all the magic happens. We send the request for it to make the alloy. The pattern provider provides the source gem. Everything else is already here, so it crafts it. We then have a router underneath there, which pulls it out of the apparatus back into the pattern provider, which completes the circle, completes the craft. The other alloy, it's completely automated. It is the vibranium adamantium alloy ingot. So that requires 2 piglin hearts, the adamantium, the vibranium, and then the block of nitro crystal. So same setup. Pattern provider provides all the items into here. It gets charged. Router pulls it out, sends it back to the pattern provider, completes the circle.
Whoa, what is this room?
This is the foundry that I made.
Pink room.
Literally the only purpose that this has was for me to make soul lava bee eggs. Literally it. That's why it's hidden. In an undecorated room. Out of sight, out of mind, essentially. This is our mystical agriculture room with all of our seeds. We've got our infusion altar. We've got our awakening altar. So I believe that's it for our base. So I will show off the other parts of the base island then. We have a little cookery here that still doesn't have a roof. It'll get a roof eventually. Right now, I like just being able to fly into it from the top. It's very accessible. What can I say? Orchid? Was that what these are called? With all the trees? Orchard. We have the greenhouse, the trellis. Beautiful greenhouse. I love this greenhouse so much. This is one of Di's builds. Her watermelon, her pumpkins. We got the chicken coop. We got the pig pen. And then going back over here, we have Raymond's little area here. It's not little. I say little, but it's not little. Love this build. This is a beautiful build. Not my own creation. I stole it off of YouTube. Can't remember the name of the person that created it. They used different colored blocks, different palette. Changed it into
I'm sure
cherry.
you said it in one of your old VODs.
I definitely did. As I was building it, I said the name. This is the bee sanctuary, which is also doubles as a zoo. So we have a lot of a variety of different animals in here. Birds, owls, flamingos, giraffes, penguins. Lots of stuff. Over to the MineColony. If you don't know what MineColonies is, it's a wonderful mod that drives me crazy because it's very glitchy. As you can see, Johan's having a problem here. You okay, Johan? Anyways, if you don't know what MineColonies is, it is like a civilization builder within Minecraft. So you start off, you have just your town hall, you have 2 builders. You tell the builders, hey, go build this hut. You provide the materials. They build the building. You hire people to join your village from the tavern here. And you give them a job. So we have a forester. We have a sawmill. We have a restaurant with a cook. We have a cookery that cooks things. This is the town hall. This is our warehouse. Residence. Everyone's sleeping. Builder's hut. A guard tower, sawmill, forester. This is a level 3 building. Beautiful. A lot of these buildings are just tier 1s. This is a tier 1 guard tower. I believe the university, this is a university and the library. This is a tier 2. I do believe. And then heading over here, we have another builder's hut, a residence, a tier 2 guards tower, a tier 2 farm, with the farm in the back. We have cows, pigs, and sheeps. Guards tower, residence, another builder's hut, mine. I think that's the whole MineColony. It's huge currently, and it feels so small still, but it's beautiful. Look at the sun rays. So that is the MineColony. Okay, we're gonna go to Knight's Place. So what is this main building that we come into? Is this just like your house?
Supply camp for the cavern style.
Cavern style supply camp. Here was the original create building.
Yeah, original create workshop. It still works and everything, but I don't plan on tearing it down.
It's a good build.
Yeah. Still needs
Modular.
to-
I like it.
Yeah, I didn't want it to be like square, you know what I mean?
Especially in a game that's based off of squares. You don't want something to be too square. 100%. Totally get that. So this is the new create warehouse.
Yep.
It has a really neat system where you can request items from the stock keeper.
One to the left will go to that chest currently.
Oh, so I need to request the potatoes from this guy.
Yeah.
There's my potato! That was so fast. Okay. Cool. So I don't understand all of the mechanics behind it, but here is a little show off of the brains of the project. It's so organized and beautiful, unlike everything that I have.
Well, it's more so the actual workforce. The brains are the lower level.
True. Here is the agriculture cloches, all the stuff being grown. So going lower, this is the brains, how it's being powered, how it's being sorted, how it's being requested. All of that stuff is happening down here. We have a train being started. This is MineColony.
Very early work in progress on that.
It looks fantastic for where you're at. It looks fantastic. They're all starving.
I'll take care of it.
This guy has the flu. He's starving. He's having a terrible life. But hey, the colony looks cool.
At least they haven't died from starving though.
No, it's not crazy. Wild.
Yeah, my only real sort of like with it so far has been trying to the right central like it's trying to go down a level because it's kind of wonky on how it tells you to do it.
Yeah. Looks really cool.
Yeah. Behind the towers there, stairways to go down a level.
Oh, it goes down?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, look at this. I didn't even know this was here.
Yep, and in the center it goes down even further.
Whoa. So cool. So cool. It looks great. It looks fabulous. Oh, there's like a little drop. Oh, this went down the middle.
That's why you...
I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but that's how I did it.
It's another way of doing it.
I was going down the stairs and there she was. I'm like, I know she was showing off. Get to work, Ardell. Don't be whistling.
Okay, I'm gonna head back home and try and show off what I can of Raymond's place. So we have a secret underground area to hold all of his R's crafting whatnots and a reactor. We have this cool little tower that has scary lava. Scary lava. One of these sends you up. Okay. This level. How do I get down? Okay. Oh, we're at base level. We go down. We're here. Where's here?
The wither room.
Oh, the wither room? Okay. I believe one of these is a secret wall. No. We'll go down again. We have another reactor. And then we go through here. Wow, look! We're back at the H-Forge. Wow, isn't that fun? And then we could actually go down here. Whoa. Every time. Drops my stomach. Another reactor. And if we go all the way up. Wow, it's so fast. And then we exit right next to his house. Space thing. Also have a couple other people on here. We have Jot. This is his area. His little build space. And his mystical agriculture farm. And then we have Spider over here. I can't really speak to any of this because I don't know any of it. But here it is. This is Carl's place. Again, can't really speak to any of this. But here it is. This is all work in progress, by the way. This is just documenting where we are at on day 30 of the stream. Oh my god, there's an elephant. Oh! He squeaked. So I believe that covers everything then. Good job, everybody, on all of your hard work so far. That concludes the tour. Hope you all enjoyed. We will now take questions. It's 11. Oh, never mind. That concludes the stream. Good night.